This is what I used to look like while dirty bulking, and this is what I look like now while bulking lean. For the context of this video, the dirty bulking method can be defined as gaining a large amount of body weight in a short period of time by eating excessive amounts of food, while lean bulking method uses a more moderate approach, aiming to gain weight gradually while gaining as little fat as possible. The main difference between these two methods is calories. On an average dirty bulk, I would eat around 1,500 extra calories on a daily basis. That's like eating almost 3 extra cheeseburgers a day, or half a medium pizza. Whereas on a lean bulk, I might eat maybe an extra 200 calories in a day. So most of my time spent lifting, I would use more of a dirty bulk approach. But in the recent years, I've switched to more of a moderate, slow, lean gain approach, trying to stay lean as possible. The first reason I switched was mainly due to changing priorities. One of the reasons I sticked with the dirty bulking for so many years was because all I cared about was maxing out my strength. But as time went on, I began to prioritize other things, like being healthy and living longer. I also started to gain an interest in training for aesthetics as well, not just for powerlifting or strength. But the biggest reason I switched was definitely for health. Being close to 200 pounds at a height of around 5'6", I was feeling the toll on my body. I was often having stomach problems, and the amount of routinely bad shits I had, it was crazy. Like the amount of toilet paper I was going through every day, it was just crazy. In the span of 2 years, I shat myself on 3 separate occasions doing either squats or deadlifts, where the pressure from the heavy weight is just too much and you just can't hold it in. I didn't even feel like shitting. That's the crazy part. It's just you got so much shit in there. I would get out of breath easily from doing simple things, and walking for more than 5 minutes would always leave me sweating. All of these side effects combined just to lift an extra 30-50 pounds on the squat and bench press. And for deadlifts, this is actually kind of interesting. Actually, after I bulked up to around 200 pounds, my deadlifts started to slow down compared to bench and squat. And it turns out that after a certain point of weight gain, your leverages actually get worse for the deadlift, because when your stomach's so big, it just gets in the way of you trying to get yourself close to the bar. And so I decided all the negative health problems, it just wasn't worth it anymore. And I went on a 2-year cut to get down to a healthy body fat and see if I could see my abs again. So I lost the weight, and after reaching a healthy body fat in 2023 and finally starting to see my abs again, I decided to go back on the bulk. But this time, we're going to do it the lean way and try to gain as little fat as possible. And now, looking at the results of this decision, I'm glad to say I don't have any regrets. This year I gained about 4 pounds of body weight, and although I did gain a little bit of fat, I can still see my abs. As for what happened to my strength, my lifts did suffer a lot initially, but now I'm not only back to lifting the same weights I used to be, but I even hit some new personal bests. The best thing is I no longer have to take trips to the toilet 4 times a day, and the quality of those visits have gone up too. No more using crazy amounts of toilet paper. I can breathe easier now, no longer dealing with chronically sweaty armpits, and most importantly, I just feel healthier overall. And a nice benefit is I actually kind of look like I go to the gym now. So overall, I would say lean bulking is the way to go. And if I could go back, I probably would have just done lean bulking instead of gaining so much fat. Anyways, that's it for me.